Shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh I like down in a green pastures. Him leadeth I beside still water them. Him restoreth I soul. Him leadeth I in the path of righteousness for him name's sake. Yea! Though I RASTA, I will walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I can't fear no evil. For thy rod and thy staff them comforted I and I. Unu prepared a table before I, in the presence of our enemy them. Unu anointed I head with unu oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy I go follow I all the days of I Ivan. Me I go dwell in the house of the Lord God. Jah kadama we gromabe. Oh Jah, we thank you for the rain. We thank you for the sunlight, and we thank you for the power of fire. We thank you for the earth, and we thank you for the wind. We thank you for all the energies. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushodomo, where we speak truth to power. And my name, Black Rasta. Now, in every traditional African home, there is a black pot. And each time this black pot sits on the fire, there is something super sumptuous cooking. Ingredients of so many different types, shapes, and sizes, aromas, and even flavors. Put aside all their differences and congregate in the black pot, where they are subjected to some good amount of heating. At the end of the day, they produce food in all its sumptuousness and palatability for the nourishment of the whole family. This is what we do right here. Bring all ideas from all walks of life. Sieve those ideas so we can trap out the creme de la creme of all these ideas, and we use that for the development of our people, our continent, our land. This is the Black Pot. Come here, my youth. Watch this. My brother, my sister. Right in the Black Pot, which is found in every traditional African home, there is wisdom. And this is where the wisdom of Ochedi and Ponyakupon comes to bear. I am only a man. The wisdom is the wisdom of God. Speak through me, O Ochedi and Ponyakupon. Now today we have a number of issues to look at, but I must warn you, don't try this at home. Here we don't criticize, but if we must, we will do it on only one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country. And again, number two, we are not neutral here, never. We have taken sides, the sides of the truth. Yes, the side of the truth. That is why we say we are in the service of God and country. The headquarters of the truth, that is it, right here. My name, Black Rasta. And one more time, I want to welcome you heartily into the folds of this great union. Please, our numbers are scrolling on the screen. Pick up the numbers and do business with us. Later in the show, we'll open the phone lines and invite your calls. Just a couple of calls, so we'll hear from you too. My brother, my sister. Remember, we are live on Facebook. We are also live on YouTube. Just make sure, my brother, my sister, that you share the broadcast so many more people can see this. Facebook, and of course, we are also operating live on YouTube. We are also on the almighty TikTok. Please check us out. We are also on Instagram. Please follow us. Our name is Black Empire Media. Black Empire Media. Oh, Lord. Come here, my youth. Watch this. All right. Now, the good news is this, and I need you to be part of this. We are totally sponsored by the kind courtesy of Tap Tap Send. And when we talk about Tap Tap Send, one thing comes into full glare, and that is the speed, the rapidity, the speed of lightning. My brother, my sister, it's raining amazing rates on tap, tap, send. What is tap, tap, send? It's simple. You tap, and then you send. No matter where you are, you can tap, and send. Be you in the bathroom, maybe you are on the farm, maybe you are riding a bicycle. Just park somewhere cool and use just about 2 seconds to tap, and then you send. We're talking about sending money from all these beautiful countries to Ghana. Remember, from all these beautiful countries to Ghana. What countries are we talking about? Come here, my youth. Watch this. Hey, I'm saying, are you living in the United Kingdom? Maybe you are in Australia, maybe in Canada, maybe in the EU, that's the European Union. Maybe you are even in the United Arab Emirates. No problem at all. You can send money to Ghana and you'll get amazing rates. You want to send money to your business partners. Maybe you want to send money to family and friends. Maybe you want to just remit. No problem. Wherever it is, for business or family reasons, you can send money via tap, send. And that's what everybody's talking about right now. And it's raining amazing rates. The rapidity is like gunshot fire. Puyaka, puyaka. Oh gosh. And in this case, nobody dies. People rather live. Interesting things. My brother, my sister, send money via tap, send to Ghana, and you will get a good bonus if you use the promo code Blakk RASTA. And the promo code is Blakk RASTA. BLAKKRASTA. BLAKKRASTA. And we don't have a problem. The thing about tap, send, apart from the rapidity and the fact that you can always trace whatever transactions you have made, and it's most genuine and controlled by the powers that be, my brother, my sister, this is the next thing you need to know. Tap, send is community oriented. In your local communities, tap, send is doing a lot around Africa and beyond. Yes, Ghana, helping build your communities. That is why the more reason you must be using the promo code Blakk RASTA. Remember the spelling, and it's all capital letters. BLAKKRASTA. One word. And then you send for the first time when you download the app from Google Play and App Store. Just have to be the only time when you download and you are sending your first money, you use the promo code. Anytime from that time when you send money, you get a huge bonus. Tap, send. Are you a tap, sender? I am a proud tap, sender. Well, my name is Blakk RASTA, Ghana's #1, Africa's finest. Come here, my youth. Let's go straight into action. Okay. Now, the very first story we have for you today is rolling on the screen. Run it, my youth. Hey, Chinese ambassador refused Galamsey tag. Who is the Chinese ambassador to Ghana? You know him? And what do ambassadors do? What role do they play? This is the Chinese ambassador to Ghana. Tall and lanky, bald-headed. But this man here is representing his country. Now, when you look at the table, he has some beautiful rose flowers sitting in there. And he has clean water sitting on top of the table. My brother, my sister, that represents life. And at the same time, it represents energy and beauty. I'm going to be returning to this photograph pretty soon. The Chinese ambassador, my brother, my sister, has spoken. Now, when we say somebody's an ambassador, what does it mean? It means he represents his country internationally. So his interest is all in his country, what he can do to make his country bright. Unfortunately, for the Chinese ambassador to Ghana, he has not been able to succeed because his countrymen are only noted for bad things in this country. Impregnating little girls, and at the same time, Galamsey, illegal mining. This is what a lot of Ghanaians know about Chinese in Ghana. It might not be wholly true, but a lot of Ghanaians will tell you this when you meet them, especially with the issue of Galamsey. In my days as a young man coming up, anytime we saw Chinese people walking on the street, we wanted to get close to them. And the first words we uttered to them, "Iya, ai, iya, ai." Sometimes they would give us candies. They were noted for karate. But today, no. Galamsey, illegal mining, destruction of the forest, and of course, killing our environment. My brother, my sister. But the Chinese ambassador is angry. Come here, my youth. Very angry. Why is he angry? Run it, my youth. Watch this. And this is published by My Joy Online. He says, stop blaming us for Galamsey. You hired them. Chinese ambassador fires back at Ghanaians. Run it, my youth. Watch the story. Chinese ambassador to Ghana, His Excellency Tong Defa, has stirred national controversy by asserting that Ghana can never eliminate illegal mining, locally known as Galamsey, and must instead find ways to manage its environmental impact. Wow! Did you hear that? Now, addressing journalists at a media interaction held at his private residence in Accra on Thursday, that's yesterday, June 19, the envoy blamed Ghanaians, not Chinese nationals, for the deepening Galamsey crisis, insisting that locals are the ones facilitating the illegal activities. Now, to my understanding, in this country, you can never eliminate those small mines. These mines, you would have illegalities involved in them. He said, we need to find ways to solve the problem. The government needs to work on a policy to eliminate the pollution of waters and forests. Now, the ambassador's comments come amid renewed national outrage over the environmental devastation caused by Galamsey. Civil society groups, including the Ghana Coalition Against Illegal Mining, have called for stronger action against financiers and political actors behind the illegal trade. Dash it away and come here. Watch this, my youth. Now the man is speaking. His name is Tong Defa. And he has said something that is most instrumental and important. He said Ghana can never eliminate Galamsey. Ghana can never eliminate small-scale mining. And for that matter, instead of thinking about eliminating it, we should rather think about mitigating the side effects of Galamsey. Dash it away, my brother. My brother, my sister. Now, Galamsey is a heinous crime to humanity. Many people have died because of Galamsey. Physically, in the Galamsey pits, people have been buried alive. Children are being born mutated. Some are born with teeth, some are born with 4 arms, others are born with 2 heads, some with no nose at all, and others with no vagina or penis at all. My brother, my sister, and scientists have traced all this to the presence of cyanide and other deadly chemicals in our water, polluted totally by the use of these crude methods of mining called Galamsey. Now the Chinese ambassador is angry that now China is no more noted for karate in Ghana, but Galamsey, and he wants to do a PR job for his country. Now 2 things we have noted, and I need you to follow me. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Watch this. Hey, now I need you to hear this. The Chinese ambassador is a stupid fool. You know why he's a stupid fool? Look, it is not for him to have the arrogance and the effrontery to tell us what we can do as a nation or not. He's a fool. And I'm angry. How do you say you are a fool in Chinese? I am angry. If this was the days of Kwame Nkrumah, this guy would be sent back to China with watchdogs, making sure he never returns into this country. Who the heck is this guy called Tong Defa to come and stand in front of us and tell us as a people that, listen, you can never stop small-scale mining in this country. Rwanda has done it. In Rwanda, there's nothing like small-scale mining. The government is in charge of all forms of mining, and they do deep mining, offshore and onshore. But it is controlled by the powers that be, the government. No illegal mining. Are they more human than us? Are they more brainy than us? By telling us this is an indictment on the capabilities, mental faculties of our leaders. And if I were President Mahama, I will ask for an exception. This man doesn't respect. I'm telling you. My brother, my sister, when you go to China and beg for loans, you go to China and beg them for almost everything, they would come into your kitchen and dictate what you should cook for yourself to eat. And this is what is happening. Now, number 2, the Chinese ambassador says that the Chinese who come here and they are engaged in Galamsey, aka illegal mining, my brother, my sister, it is Ghanaians who are employing them. If you are China, the so-called very brainy country, very civilized, and you know who can stop what and who cannot stop what because you are so brainy, why don't you find a way of stopping these idiots who come here and do the Galamsey from being employed? It means that if we have bad nuts in Ghana, certainly we have those in China as well. My brother, my sister, the Chinese ambassador is trying to shift blame and to be irresponsible by saying, oh, you know what? The Galamsey that is happening, we know that Chinese people are involved in it, but it is Ghanaians who are employing them. Can you find a way of telling your citizens that it is illegal, and for that matter, they should never come into this country and do that thing? You see, when I keep saying, if I were president, I would stop Galamsey in one day. And it's a promise. Drop bombs on them, bombs, shoot them from morning till night. Go there and see if they'll be there again. That's what they do to us in China. When they find you with small marijuana, they hang you. If it is cocaine, they roast you slowly on a burning fire like they do with their chichinga. If people behave like animals, if people behave like the headless jacks that they are, please do not glorify them with humanity. Shoot them. And I'm serious about this. For our country to be able to rise and stand on its 2 feet, my brother, we need to sacrifice some few idiots. And it's happened all over the world in what they call revolutions. Bring back that photo of the Chinese ambassador, Tong Defa, with those flowers and the water on the table. Watch this. He has flowers. Galamsey destroys all these plants. He's drinking a clean, from a clean water bottle. And this is mineral water. My brother, my sister, when you go to China, they have all the greens. People go there to see the greens. When you go to China, the flowers attract a lot of people. A lot of us go stand by the flowers and the greens and take photos. Tell me, how many tourists come to Ghana and go to the Galamsey fields to take photographs? If they do, then it's for them to insult us and call us the idiots that we are. I am angry with this man. What he's trying to tell you is that, hey, listen, don't put all the blame on us. We cannot be blamed because we are only employees. When we shoot and kill 4 Chinese in this country, come back and tell us this. But the idiots that we are, we will wait for them to destroy the country, put all of us in shame and destruction. Then it is at that point we will start thinking like human beings. I beg to differ, sir. Can they go and do this in America? They can't. Because the average American is taught to love his country. In this country, we are overly religious yet so stupid. You claim there's something called Asasiya. For some days, you don't go into the bush to do anything. You can't have sex in the bush. You can't shout at night because Asasiya is holy and sleeping. But you can go and destroy the rivers and the water bodies where Asasiya has his children inhabiting. All the rivers in Ghana have ghosts in there. Tano. and the rest of them. Yet, you have the effrontery. You are not only making noise there with your huge machines, you are destroying and poisoning the earth. For people like this, bombs and guns, my brother, my sister, will let them know we are serious in protecting our nation. In America, are you aware that you can't fell a tree, one tree, without contacting the authorities? Are you aware? In America, my brother, you can't kill an animal just like that. You must have a license to mine. They would have to show you where to mine. Dash away that photo. My brother, my sister, as it stands right now, they are teaching us to be real human beings rather than the robots that we are. In Ghana, we have those bylaws, but we don't respect them. I planted a tree. I can fell it anytime I want. It is my house. I bought the house with the trees inside. I can fell any trees I want. If I need firewood, I can go into the bush. After all, nobody owns the bush. Fell any tree and come and cook my food. You see the mentality? We must be very deliberate with our laws. Or else, my brother, a time is coming when we would only show our children what the mahogany tree looks like, what the shea nut tree looks like, because all the shea nut trees would have gone into absolute extinction. All the mahogany trees would have gone into absolute extinction because of the silly environmental practices that we unleash on this beautiful land. It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kokoshonamo. And here we speak truth to power. Remember, here we don't do politics. What we do is called patriotism. We love our country. And we want to instill that in the youth coming up so that they will not make the silly mistakes and choices that we have made. That foreigners can come into this country to help us destroy our land. And at the end of the day, when we want visas to go to their countries, they treat us like the dogs that we are. It's the Blakk Pot. Come here, where we speak truth to power. When we return, we got more. And I need you to stick and stay. Send your comments coming in. I remember, we'll be reading the comments in 2 batches. Then we would also have you call in and talk to us later in the show. Get ready. Hey! Wayo! Wayo! It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kokoshonamo, and here we speak truth to power. My name, Blakk RASTA, and of course, I am a patriot. Are you a patriot? Story number 2. And what does it say? Don't make Ghana land of bloody barbaric sports. In the days when I was a boxing fan, in the days when I didn't know much, in the days when I thought that boxing was a sport, and I read so much about boxing, researched so much into boxing, Every boxing bout, I will stay awake as a little child to watch. Today, that knowledge is still in there. I can't scoop it out. But I have learned to unlearn some things. Now, for some time now, boxing has become the in thing in Ghana. Courtesy John Dramani Mahama and his son. Now, John Dramani Mahama is the president of the Republic of Ghana. Boxing is a legal sport around the world and beyond, and also in Ghana. Ghana has produced a lot of legendary boxers, from the great Azuma Zum Zum Nelson all the way down to DK Poison. We still remember Ike Bazooka Kwate. We remember Adanku Deka. And we remember all those wonderful boxers who boxed our country into great heights. But today, as a conscious man, I agree that boxing is a stupid, senseless, bloody, barbaric sport. It is the only sport in the world, my brother, whose aim is to inflict pain. You want to hear it again, my brother? Boxing is the only sport in the world whose aim is to inflict pain. What kind of sport is this? Your duty is to inflict pain. Punch people and break their noses. Punch people and break their eyeballs. Punch people and disfigure their kidneys. We have had a lot of deaths in boxing. Football is not a barbaric game. It's how you can organize yourself and pass one ball around until you score. Yes, people get injured sometimes, but the main aim is not to inflict injury on people, but boxing is. Volleyball, we get injuries sometimes, but the aim is not about injuries. It's about how you can toss the ball over a certain net so that it doesn't fall on the ground. My brother, my sister, all other kinds of sports, including some of the dangerous ones, the aim is not injury. Boxing, draw blood, and people will cheer you on for shedding blood. These are the same people who on Sunday will go to church and say, "Forgive us our sins, O Father. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever." Then everybody says, Amen. Let's share the grace and go. They are the same people, my brother, my sister, who go to the mosque on Friday. And right after the Friday prayer, they gather outside to discuss how strong that boxer was and how he broke the neck of the other guy. They are laughing and clapping because this is a hero. Their hero breaks people's necks. Today, radical countries like Saudi Arabia, Dubai, why do I call them radical? A lot of development has happened in those countries. Radical development. They are strong, radical Islamists as well. They stick and adhere to the Islamic rules, sometimes even beyond. Today they are allowing boxing in their countries. Saudi Arabia, Dubai, in the UAE, they are all doing it. Now, why is Blakk Rasta talking about this again and again and again? Now, one boxer that I used to love from the UK, he's also of some Arab breed. He used to dance in the ring, a lot of antics and all that. And after that, he will go to pray on Friday at the mosque. There are so many documentaries of this guy going to pray at the mosque to thank God for helping him beat another man, break his nose, shed blood, and he's in the hospital dying slowly. What a paradox. Amir Khan. That's it. How many boxing fans know this guy? That's him. I've always loved this guy. His antics. showmanship, flip-flopping in the ring, dancing to hip-hop music and beyond. He wasn't very strong, but he was quite skillful and entertaining. Anybody who has followed boxing in the past will know Amir Khan. What has Amir Khan said about Ghana? Run it, my youth. Watch this. Come here. Amir Khan credits President Mohammed's children for supporting historic. I wish that historic would be taken out and Barbaric will replace it. Promotion in Ghana. Run it, my youth. Watch this. Former world champion Amir Khan has lifted the lid on his motive for co-promoting a boxing event in Ghana. Hallelujah. Now the former world champion, through his American promotions, teamed up with Legacy Rise Sports to organize the Battle of the Beasts fight night at the Bukom Boxing Arena. Now the event drew boxing legends such as Azuma Nelson and Joshua Clottey, former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, and celebrities from Ghana's music and movie industries. Where's Bazooka? Did Bazooka go to? Where's Adanku Deka, who is languishing so much in poverty and sickness right now? Unrecognized. Looking back on the event that sold out, Khan said, if you look at some of the promoters like Eddie, that's Hearn, Frank, that's Warren, they will never come to Ghana. No one looks at Ghana. So we decided, why don't we come to Ghana? He told Talk Sports. Okay. Last week's event was co-promoted by Legacy Rise Sports, owned by Sharaf Mahama, son of President Mahama. The president's son, Sharaf, and Shahid have been so helpful. When I met them, they said, let's do a show here together. And obviously, we pushed it well. It's a new place. Listen, this is the dangerous part of the thing. It's a new place to come to. And I wanted to give it a go and make history as well. Before leaving Ghana, Khan met with President Mahama, at which meeting the president expressed his intentions to invest in the development of the sport. And what did Amir Khan himself say? Khan himself suggested that a future event will be better suited to a stadium that accommodates a bigger audience than the Bukom Boxing Arena. That's it away. So Ghana is soon going to be the hub of the bloody, barbaric sports. Boxing. Right after that, I am giving you a prophecy. Come here and listen to the prophecy. The next guy to come here will be Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, representing that kickboxing that they do, that they kick each other's noses and break each other's necks. They use arms, legs, and everything, so bloody. I think they call it UHC or UFC, right? UFC. My brother, when I'm on social media and this flashes into my eyes, I'm like, Jesus Christ. These are people who go to the mosque on Friday. These are people who go to the church on Sunday. These are people who believe in humanity. They are saying that the bombs flying in Gaza is wrong because people are dying. Yet they go into the ring to kill. Does it make sense, brethren? Umar Kamaru will be here. He will come here. Abisanyo and the rest of them, they will soon come here. Because there is a son of the president who probably has made some good money, and I don't take anything from him. He's been doing this from when his father was not even a president, and when they were even in opposition. So it is not linked to national resources. But the point I am making is this. The president himself encouraged by what his son is doing, says that he is going to pump national resources into building the boxing sport, the bloody barbaric sports. Why is it that only Black Rasta is talking about this? What are the Jehovah's Witnesses who don't believe in this? What are well-meaning people who don't believe in this dirty sport called boxing? Some of the boxers, I'm sure when they are going to fight, they go to their pastors to pray for them. Muslims might go to the chief imam to pray for them so they can win matches. Because we saw that with Aite Powers. He went to TB Joshua to pray for him to come and beat Bukom Banku. And Bukom Banku said he also went to the chief imam. So it's become a religious war. Do you all remember that? Please, President Mahama, with all love and respect, I beg you, don't spend a penny on boxing. I beg you. Sharaf, you're a young man. It might be your passion. When I was your age, hey, nobody could stop me from watching boxing. I don't want it to be too late for you when you will realize that you've supported a dirty crime, a criminal, slavish activity. This so-called sport has its history in what is called the gladiator wars. We have it in African culture as well, where two men will come to fight for a wife. Or a group of men. In Nigeria, amongst the Fulanis, they call it the Sanchi. You will fight each other, sometimes with knives, and see who would win. In the days, now it's been outlawed. Amongst the Fulanis in Nigeria, they also have a certain custom I'm trying to remember. Shari. Shari. You know what they do? Before you get married, they will bring the man out and whip him on his bare back. And when you cry, wait, you are disqualified. You are not fit to be a man. So now the definition for a man is taking pain, physical, corporal pain. They whip you in public. They can decide. We have to whip him, give him 200 lashes. If he's able to take that, he will get the woman to marry. 199, if you just, or you fat, hey, you are disqualified. You don't have to fat, you don't have to cry, and you don't have to shake. These are the three things you don't do. Three things. Baka tusa, baka ftehanu, kuma baka kara. Nkai kara, shikenan. Baka samun mata. Nkai anuaka, shikenan. Baka samun mata. Nkai tusa, shikenan. La ilaha illallah. Suka kare, shi su je masallaci wasu na sallah. Su ce ga musulmai da suna boxing suna menene kashe zuna. Allah kiyaye. It's the Blackport, aka Kukushonamo, and here we speak truth to power. When we return, come here! We will have more to tell you. Hiya! Wayo! Wayo!
Skipper George.
Blackport, Kukushonamo.
It's the black pot, aka Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. All right? All right, so let's look at some of your comments. And then we're going to put out the phone lines as well, so that you prepare to give us a call. We just take about 2 calls or 3 calls, and we'll be done. Yes. Ras Osaje Fudua Bill. Tindando. Gomado. Ayenzor Bill. He says, way. It's the last show of the week. Do join us and let's make a move. Rap Thunder says, legendary Blakk, you welcome back. The poor and the rich father, we really love you. Legendary. Yao Adobo says, good evening, Blakk Rasta. I've really missed you since you went on leave. It is great to have you back. Yusuf Arun says they have taken a lot of gold in Ghana. Now they have noticed the quality of gold in Ghana. It's increasing, so they are coming with a different approach. Our government should be wise. JDSGH says, greetings, Blakk. We are live. Woyoy, beautiful outfit. Move fire, Blakk. Yahya Salifu says, welcome back. The legend Blakk Rasta. Come here. You think say you dey wise. Woyoy. Yahya Salifu says, the legend. I like your studio. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We told you we're going to do it, right? This year, we shall have our TV station and radio station. Abanga Abdullah says, Amu of fire. Come here. The asset of the northern soil. Mbiale. In fact, I want to be like you when I grow up. May God Almighty guide you and guide us all. It is about patriotism, no politics. Mark Romeo Fori says, good evening, Professor Blakk. Abanga Abdullah returns and he says, please, Mbiale, we can't hear you clearly. The volume is low, please. All right. So they say the volume is low. So that means MCR, is it true? Is the volume okay? But the others hearing clearly? Yeah, man. So, I mean, those of you who are around, is the volume okay or is it low? Let's see that, yeah? All right, so we can adjust the machines, right? All right. Yaya Ahmed says, good evening, Blakk. Watching you live from WA. Please, Blakk, tell our leaders about WA to Techima Road. It's very bad. Yes, it is truly bad. I was on it a couple of times and oh my God. Please do something about it. Alaje bon yurbu shall sabulugo. Yala ninkura yal ne bon yurbu shale niko ngorong mana. He says, good evening, Blakk Rasta, watching you live. Woyoy, Zion Genesis says, evening, everyone. Say it loud. Samle Same says, good evening, Africa Vibes. Daddy, sometimes what we want is different from what some people want. The passion you used to have is in the blood. I love to fight. Please put the same passion in your blood. It's easy to do that. It's the black pot. aka Kukushonamo. Is the volume okay? Are you hearing us loud and clear? Is everything good? Are we getting the right feedback? All right, so let's take the final story and then we shall open the phone line. Put up the phone numbers right now. Yes, so that you can call just after this story. So write down the number, +233, that's if you're calling from abroad, 5989683359. That's if you're calling from abroad. +233 5989683359. And if you're calling from Ghana, you just go 0598 968359. From next week, we will add the WhatsApp line so you can also call on WhatsApp. Yeah, which is basically free, right? All right, so take up the numbers and fly the next story. Now the final story is here. Trump angry with LGBTQI fraternity in America. They call themselves the Rainbow Family. I was in America only last week, and everywhere I went, I saw these colors. The area I lived in had a whole building painted in these colors. In fact, I went to a university, and they have the Rainbow Faculty or department or Rainbow Line. It means they have accepted this, and in the universities in America, they have meetings. The same way African people have the African meetings, Muslims have meetings, Christians have meetings, and clubs is accepted in all American universities. The Rainbow Fraternity. That's how they call themselves. The Rainbow Fraternity. Now what do? They believe that a man can love a fellow man, sleep with a fellow man. One would be the wife and one would be the husband. And it's been infused in the American curricula, teaching American children that it is okay to have a man sleep with another man, or a woman sleep with another woman. Basically, you are told that they can build a family, or better still, form a family. My brother, my sister, when you talk against this, you are in trouble. To the point that your opinions sometimes are very dangerous to these people. Opinions are subdued. For instance, if I come out and say, well, I'm not gay, and I am somebody who does not support the gay fraternity, I will be in trouble. But some other person can come out and say, I am not Muslim, and I don't support the Muslim community. They will see it as an opinion. It is his right to decide to support the Muslim community or not. So if he says he won't support it, there's nothing wrong. But when you say you don't believe in the Rainbow Fraternity and you will not support it, you are in trouble. So it's almost like becoming so powerful to the point that it is gagging opinions. I hope you can decipher the wisdom I'm trying to throw out. Now, Trump is a radical. Trump is not my friend. I don't like Trump. But there are things, one or two things that he does, that we could say, oh, this looks like it's good. I'm not going to go into some of them. Trump says he's a Christian, but they go from church to church in America, arresting people who are undocumented and sending them homes. Because the church is full of black people, most of whom are going there to pray so they can get their American citizenship and green cards. They catch them and make sure their dreams never happen and throw them back to their various countries. Trump is engaged in that. But somebody will say, these are the laws of the country. He has done nothing wrong. I will not fault him. Develop your countries so that you don't have to hang yourself because another man says don't come into his country. But let's look at today's issue. Trump is angry and he says that he is not funding any LGBTQI plus youths. Trump ends funding for LGBTQ youth option on National Suicide Hotline. And what is he talking about? Watch this. Now, a part of a U.S. National Suicide Prevention Hotline that caters for LGBTQ young people says it will soon close after the Trump administration cut its funding. Now, the administration has accused the service of radical gender ideology. It says it will still fund the wider 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, of which the LGBTQ youth option is one part, and that all callers will receive compassion and help. The Trevor Project, an organization that helped to run the LGBTQ option, said the decision would have a harmful effect and impact on vulnerable young people. Suicide prevention is about people, not politics, said James Blakk, the organization CEO. He said his service had been told to close within 30 days. The administration's decision to remove a bipartisan, evidence-based service that has effectively supported a high-risk group of young people through their darkest moments is incomprehensible, Mr. Blakk said. The decision comes during the International Pride Month, which celebrates the LGBTQ culture and history. Dash it away. Now, I now understand and remember why I saw so much rainbow colors in America last week. Because it is what? The LGBT Pride Month. The whole month, supporters of the rainbow fraternity would have to show it. They have gay pride or pride walks and demonstrations and so on and so forth. My brother, my sister, what is this story talking about? Simple. It is saying, for want of clarity, in America, there's something that is called a suicide hotline. If somebody feels like committing suicide, he will call that hotline, just like 911, when there is something criminal happening. Maybe a thief has broken into your house, or you've seen a thief breaking into another man's house or into a car. Then you call 911. Police will come there immediately and deal with the situation. With suicide, there's a hotline to call in America. Well, I feel like committing suicide because I think life is useless, and I think that, man, I've had enough of this nonsense. You know how Americans speak, I got a lot of this shit, and man, I think that's the fucking shit, and shit. America's all about shit, and fuck. When I go to America, that's what I hear. More than God. More than love. It's shit. Fuck, man. I got this fucking food, man. Yeah, man. I got this fucking, everything is fucking and shit. I go to America and I don't understand their English. Yet I think I speak fluent English. I have to ask, pardon? I went to a college, yeah? And somebody approached me. Africa? And I pretended that I understood. I said, oh, yes, I'm from Africa. No, man, I don't say Africa? I said, I think you're speaking a little too fast. Could you slow it down for me? He said, oh, I'm sorry, but I just want to say Africa. I give up, my brother. A Jamaican man would have said, yo, move your blood clots. Saying, but I'm not Jamaican. So I just said, I give up, sir. Oh, Jesus. I go to a lecture, and everybody's speaking the everybody's clapping hard. What do I clap about? Minty. Jesus have mercy. So this hotline, suicide hotline, you would call. Tell them why you want to commit suicide. And then they will talk to you. Sometimes while they are talking to you, they are sending help to your area. It could be health, it could be police, whatever, to make sure you don't commit suicide. Because the suicide rate in America is like this. In the West in general. In Ghana, it's only after 10 years we hear that a man has committed suicide. Despite our poverty, we happy ourselves. We are poor people who are dancing. If you see a poor man dancing, you think he's won a lottery. In America, somebody has won a lottery and his face is angry because he's going home to a wife who is sucking his blood like a vampire. Hallelujah. Anyway, so when you call a suicide line, they give you help. But the problem is this. They have decided to fund a certain part of it, an option, which is only for gay people. The rainbow fraternity. If you are gay and you want to commit suicide, then you call that one separately. Now Trump said, no, all human beings are human beings. If you guys claim that you are also part of the human family, then you should all call the same hotline. I'm not going to spend money on any gay hotline. And they say no. Yes, we are human beings, but we are so fragile and we need more attention. We don't want to. No, we want our own hotline. Trump says, La ma'bud. Never. That's the problem. What do you think? It's the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. Come here! All right. At this point, I would like to say I'm a proud tap sender. Make sure that you download the app from Google Play and App Store. And make sure that when you are sending your first money to Ghana, are you in the UK? Are you in the UAE? That's Dubai, Abu Dhabi. Are you in Canada? Are you in Australia? Maybe you are in the United States of America. It is time to send money to Ghana using tap send. All you need to do is tap and send. And it's okay. Now I'm going to take the opportunity to tell you that you can win bonuses. In fact, you don't win. You just get bonuses when you use the promo code BLACKRASTA. And look at the spelling. It's BLAKKRASTA. And it's all capital. Your first money that you send, you put up that and we are through. Everything is okay. Okay! So dash it away and then put up the phone number. Let us pick a couple of calls and we'll be done for the day. I appreciate you and I love you. The numbers to call. Call me, interact with me. Let's know how you feel. Let's find out what your views are. And of course, just two people. We're trying the phone lines to see if you can hear us in your area and if you'll be able to get through. Do we have a caller on the line? +233 if you're calling from abroad. 598968 and if you're calling from Ghana, 0598-968-359. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushodamo, and here we speak truth to power. We have a caller on the line. Yes, man. Okay, so we won't spend too much time on this. We'll leave it and then we'll take the final comments. Yao Adobo says Black Rasta. Our leaders are the cause of our woes. I don't blame the Chinese man. I hear about that Sairam. I know this person. Honky Dory. How are you doing? Black Rasta. Boxing history. That's say. James Mawunyo Yevu. I know Yevu. It's a sly dog. Volta. Wayo. All right, looks like we have a caller on the line. Apostle Kwame Edu, I see you. And I'm going to get back to you pretty soon. All right, so we have a caller on the line. Caller, can you hear me? Oh. Apostle Kwame Edu says, great show, Prof. I love the new set. Great sound as well. Well done. Solid team. So Kwame Edu says the sound is good. We have a caller on the line. Hi, caller. How are you doing?
Yeah, hello.
Great show, Prof. I love the new set.
Yeah, hello.
Great sound as well. Well done. Solid team. So Kwame Edu says the sound is good.
How
are you doing? Can you hear me?
Hi, caller. How are you doing? Hello, Black Rasta.
Yes, my brother. How are you doing? What's your name?
Hello?
And where are you calling us from? Oh, it looks like we have lost him. And I can feel that, you know, there's a lag. Can you feel it too? Because we are dealing with the internet. So there's a lag. You know what it means to say lag? All right, so take one more call. Apostle Kwame Edu. All right, next man on the line. How are you doing, my brother? How are you doing? What's your name and where you're calling me from?
Hello. Hello.
I can hear you. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
Hello.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Ah, all right, don't worry. We're still trying the machines, you know. Yeah, so, well, for those who have called, we appreciate you. Apostle Kwame Edu says, great show, Prof. I love the new set, great sound as well. Well done, solid team. We love you, Apostle. And thank you so much for all you've been doing, the prayers and, you know, the tithing, the donations, the collections. We love you. Regina Adole says, hello, my dear Black Rasta. Later. I miss you a lot. Love you, Adole. All right. Next man on the line. How are you doing, sir? Hi, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, what's your name and where are you calling me from?
Hello.
Where are you calling me from? Can you hear me?
Hello.
All right, so it looks like there's a disconnect. We will sort it out. Don't worry, man. We are not going to be able to take any more calls. I mean, we realize that you're trying to get through, and it looks like there's a lag. So MCR would check it out and see what we can do to sort it out. I do apologize for that. Yo, Adobo says, Black Rasta, you are so hilarious. A call? All right, let's take another call. All right. MCR says, let's try this one. Hi, can you hear me, my brother? Okay. All right. Yeah. How are you doing?
Hello, Black Rasta.
I can hear you. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
Yeah, my name is Nana Kwesi.
Nana Kwesi, what do you have to say?
Thank you for this very wonderful show, Black Rasta.
Thank you.
In fact, the things you say and how you say them, it takes someone who is very, very bold to say those things. I just want to encourage you to keep up with the good work. And I know Madagascar in Africa will bless you. So thank you so much. And I also like the new studio.
Thank you so much, Yusuf. And Yusuf, where are you calling us from? Yusuf, can you hear me? Where are you calling us from? It looks like we lost Yusuf.
Yes, I'm calling from Dansuman.
Oh, Dansuman. Oh, okay.
Yes, please.
All right. We thank you so much and big up the people of Dansuman. We love you and we appreciate you.
No fire blood.
Yeah, man. Respect my you. Blessed love. All right. So, yeah, Adobo says, Black Rasta, you are so hilarious. All right. We have more comments. Do we have more comments? Oh, that's all. All right. So, unfortunately, we will take the last call and it'll be done. Last caller on the line. What's your name, sir? Yes, my brother. What's your name?
Hello.
Hi. What's your name, sir?
Hello.
I can hear you. What's your name?
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello. Good evening, Black.
Good evening. What's your name?
Hello. Good evening, Black.
And what's your name, sir? I can hear you.
This is James. Now you're speaking from Tamale.
Oh, wow. All the way from Tamale. Talk to me, my brother.
I can hear you.
Okay, talk to me.
Whoa, I can hear you.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Hello.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. He says he can hear me. He says he can hear me. All right. Don't worry about it, man. We will fix this thing. I'll be able to, have you another time. But we thank you. Calling from all over Ghana. Tamale, this one is right there in Accra, Dansuman, and, several other calls coming in. We are giving you more opportunities so you'll be able to talk to us. And we can all come together and serve Mother Ghana. And you can see that these are young people who have the energy to serve their nations. From their voices, you can tell that these are people who are ready for patriotism. My brother, it's time to move on. It's the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. Yes! I'll see you again on Monday. Have a happy weekend. God be with you. I love you and I appreciate you. Yes! Hey! Wayo! Wayo! I love you and I appreciate you. It's been the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power.
Yeah, hello.
How are you doing?
Assalamu alaikum, Black Rasta.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Kaifa haluk?
Yeah, Black Rasta wallahi kada ko kai.
Na gode.
Mun gode ma aikin da kake buga muna.
Na gode.
Allah sa mu dace, Allah sa komai yi daidai.
Na gode.
Yana gaida wanda suke sauraren ka duka. Mana ina gaida abokina RASTA daga Asama.
Na gode sosai, na gode sosai, na gode. Da barka mu kuma da Juma'a. Na gode sosai. Salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh.
A Shyman Massive and crew. Hey, that which way? I had signed off, but MCR was insisting that I should answer this call. I'm going to sign off again. Hey yo! Way! Wayo!